Shivasti. Welcome, dear friends and beloveds. It's always lovely to talk to all of you, and this time I'm here to chat about the immersion or the meditation that we are invoking tonight. A lot of you have seen it on Facebook, on the Yoga House site, on the Shunyam site, and I'm just here to talk a little bit about why we are invoking this very, very unusual 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Meditation tonight. Because the AMÂVASYA started last night, actually it was there through the day yesterday, and it reaches its peak tonight, and it carries on to about 1:13, 1:15 in the morning. So we decided to hold or invoke the meditation at its most potent or strongest hours, just before it kind of slips into that sliver of the new moon, or the Chandra Darshan, or the first sighting of the moon after the AMÂVASYA. This is an extra AMÂVASYA because this is the Adhik, or the leap month, as we know in the Eastern Almanac. So this is an Adhik AMÂVASYA, or an extra AMÂVASYA, and boy, it's a strong one. How many of us have felt it? How many of us are feeling it? How many of us have seen it affecting people around us and situations in life right now for the last 3 to 5 days? Some about a week maybe, and this is going to go on for the next 7 to 11 days. So hang in there, because this is a strong one. This is a powerful, powerful AMÂVASYA. Don't be scared, because if you're aware, you can handle any situation of life. And our whole purpose of invoking the meditation tonight is so that we may live through this phase in awareness, and the darkest of anything in life can be harnessed and channeled and made to be a route to your own self and seeking a truth, if you know how to handle it. And tonight we are going to practice some technologies given to us by our ancient scientists, the rishis, the yogis. They were nothing short of scientists who, played with the formulas of life, who downloaded information from the cosmos and gave it to us forever. So we're going to practice a few simple, gentle, but very, very powerful breath flows, mudras, and a meditation going into a yoga nidra to ease or smoothen out all these cracks and earthquakes that have been hitting us. So, unfortunately, the effects of the AMÂVASYA have affected us. A lot of people have chosen to snuff out their lives untimely. Age not being a factor, untimely means at the peak of life, people have chosen to exit this journey. And it's all got to do with this effect of Ketu, who's headless as a celestial being, playing very, very strongly with an oncoming AMÂVASYA and an ongoing Saturn transit, which is making this pretty, pretty strong. All of us have felt it. We have felt it in our communications. We are feeling it in our moods, because the moon anyway affects us, where our endocrinal system, the water content, the water systemics in our body, in our physical body and our energy body is concerned. And it has everything to do with your mood, with your communication, with the way you're handling, how you absorb, how you react. We are reacting more than responding in the last few days. So just being a little in awareness will probably help us go through this phase in a more balanced way and come through it. And don't forget, it's the darkest that lets us see the brightest light. Just like the full moon is a time of manifestation, it's about magic and miracle and sparkle, and the moon is at its strongest, and we go out and express ourselves, and we talk about doing and being and fulfilling. The AMÂVASYA turns us inward. It's our journey to our darkest, deepest core within, and it also then puts us face to face with our darkest, deepest truth, which is not always bright and sparkling. Truths that you've been denying, feelings that you've not really looked at, we've been going through life with blinkers on, that just going to brush away. Suddenly here, it's come up and flashed in the face, flashed in the heart, flashed in the head. So a lot of moments of anger, flashes of miscommunication, not wanting to hear, again, Ketu being headless, cuts out auditory systems and auditory powers, affects Vishuddhi, affects Anahata, and we are saying things that are not supposed to be said or were never meant to be said the way they were. We are hearing things and reacting. Boy, have I seen examples of that, but that being that, it's happening. We have to control it. We have to be in a situation where I choose the chart and not the chart chooses me. So do join us tonight for this very, very, very special AMÀVASYA meditation at the Yoga House. Tonight, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And it's going to be a beautiful night, journeying through some breath flows. 3 vital micro chakra systems. The micro chakras actually are the chakra mandalas, or the constellations of each chakra that functions in that area of life, physically and energetically, spiritually, mentally, vocally. So we're going to deal with the 3 vital micro chakras that are affected during an AMÀVASYA, which is the Muladhara, the Hrita Padma, which is your energetic heart, which is like a little to the left of the physical heart, the Hrida Garbha, which is the core center of everything, all your energy flows, because this is where your prana and apana kind of balloons out to fill and get out of your system. So the heart, and of course the Brahmarandra, or the entire constellation of my metaphysical self, which are affected most strongly during an AMÀVASYA. So do join us, and it's going to be a very, very special night. If you've been feeling even the slightest bit of depression, lowness, loneliness, not knowing where your life is headed, seeing a few years of work coming to blockages and feeling like you've been doing this for nothing, hang in there, really hang in there. It's just a matter of 7 to 11 days when it's going to clear. And tonight is the night when you're going to be faced with your true path, when you know what you can really, really do going forward. Whether it's to shift completely from old ways, old paths, old careers, old relationships, or whether it's to find a new way around them, within them. It's going to be clear to you tonight, starting tonight. So definitely sow the seed. Tonight is the night of the womb, the darkest womb. And definitely tonight you need to sow the seed of what is to come from the sliver of that first womb. So we'll go into this in greater detail. We'll go into this experientially tonight together, because group energy is always so much deeper than what you can do at home. And a lot of catharsis will happen. Tears may flow, but it's release. So breathe, It's wonderful and it's beautiful that we are conscious of what is happening. It's heavy, but with grace from up there and down there and to myself, right and left and everywhere around, we have help all the time. And the voice inside is helping us all the time. So connect with that voice inside with us, and we invite you to join us 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Yoga House, Bandra. The details are at the end of this video. Feel free to call and register until 8-9 p.m. and if you're walking in, we will be able to accommodate you only if there is space, because a lot of people have registered. So we look forward, and Shubha AMÀVASYA to you, Shubha beginning to you, and blessed be Shubha.